Alright, the new update for SAP is finally here! After all this time, there is a new balance patch for this game. They changed quite a few things, and one of those things that they changed is Octo. If you want like the full patch notes, I'll leave a link in the description, or I'll like pin a comment or something. But yeah, there was quite a few changes. The Octo didn't really get nerfed. I mean, it's labeled as a nerf, but I don't think it's really too much of a nerf. Instead of dealing 3 damage to 2 enemies, it deals 6 damage to 1 at level 1, then it deals 6 to 2 at level 2, and 6 to 3 at level 3. So level 2 is unchanged, but level 1 and level 3 are slightly different. So in this run, I decided to try out the level 3 Octo, and it turns out it's still pretty dang good. I don't know if it's better than it was before, but one of the things they also changed was Spider. If you level up Spider, now it spawns a 4-4 instead of a 2-2. And I think Spider already actually was not that bad of a unit. You could say that Storic is just like better for summons, but I think overall just pilling a Spider makes it really a valuable tier 3 to have. And the reward for getting early tier 3s out of Spider Pill is usually very much worth it. And so now, if you get level 2 Spider, it's even better. You get those 2 extra stats. I mean, 4 extra stats total. So that's what I decided to go for in this one. Can I actually get the Spider Pill? I wanted to show it off. I've gotten quite a few interesting things out of it. You can get like a level 2 clownfish, and that's just absolutely insane. This run actually it started out quite weird. I normally don't take a lot of these units like Drom and okay, just Drom, but I don't take that unit too much. One of the things that got nerfed was Lobster, so you might notice the stats are different. Instead of a 4-5, it is now a 3-3, and it only gives +2/+2. This was what Lobster was like a long time ago before they kind of buffed it, and now they've reverted it. And I think it's pretty fair at +2/+2. It was like Lobster Can was a crazy good strat. You were able to get like +4/+4 on like a unit by buying a lobster and buying a can, and that's just a lot of stats. Plus, you're buying like tier 5s, tier 6s, so they have good abilities. It just got out of control pretty fast. So I'm pretty happy that they nerfed cans and they nerfed lobster. Honestly, I think this patch has been great. They really listened to a lot of like the competitive players' opinions, I think, and they kind of nerfed all the correct things. There's some changes that are kind of sketchy, like Hippo got a nerf for whatever reason. Did not need a nerf, but you know, maybe some people were complaining about that. So in this run, in order to get a really buff Octo, I decided to try to get a Tamarind and sell it and then buff the Octo that way. But yeah, we'll see if that actually happens. There's the pill, a good scaling for that as well, and I get the monkey, plus I have this snail, so it's looking really good. So much scaling for this Tamarin already. So turtle is now a tier 4, so freezing pills, normally I would unfreeze pill after turn 6, because you're looking for like cans, maybe pears, something like that. But honestly, I think freezing pills, like can is not super amazing at +1/+1. You can buy it if you want, if you're going to pivot out a lot of stuff, but it's not really too necessary. You can just skip them altogether for the most parts. So I think freezing a pill, just in case I actually manage to find a turtle or a blobfish, is still worth it. I did buy some cans there, so that was +2/+2 to the shop, and decided to take a blobfish. In order to get early Octo, I tried to get a level up on turn 9 so I could sell the Tamarind for it, but not really set up too well for it. Just got this monkey that's carrying me early on. Don't even have any equipment, so going to be seeing a lot less melon armor in the future, but there's melon armor for the Tamarind, even though I am planning on selling it, so it's maybe not the best investment, but I got 2 turns that I don't want to lose, and I'm unlethal, so I figured I would just not lose, because, you know, losing actually ends your run, and then you can't do fun things like get Tiger Octo. This updates, yeah, I hope they continue to update the game. They did nerf a lot more things than they actually buffed, but I suppose that's fine. If you're going to do something like nerfing the best units of the game, I suppose is enough to really mix up the meta quite a bit. It would be nice to see a lot of the terrible units get buffed, but, you know, you can't get everything. Maybe they'll focus more on that in the future. You never know. Alright, looking like I'll get level 2 Skunk next turn, and hopefully be able to roll for this Octo. In order to get level 3, I just went with the White Tiger. That did not get changed at all, so still a pretty insane option to just get instant level 3s. And let's see if I can get it. There's an instant Octo. Love to see that. So am I gonna take the level 2 Octo or level 2 Skunk? Alright, there's the Tamarind Cell. So instant 3443. And I decide to go with the White Tiger and actually chocolate the White Tiger. It's a pretty scary pivot to do when I'm on lethal, but yeah. And then Melon for my biggest units. Looks pretty good. Was thinking about T-Rex, but decided, nah, I need to fill the last slot with Tiger. I could sell Skunk if I wanted to, or even Clownfish. But I mean, White Tiger Clownfish just gives some extra stats, +4/+4. It's too bad it doesn't do it twice. But here's a summon team, and you get to see the carnage that it releases. Wait, I don't know how to phrase that sentence, but that was without the Tiger as well. Level 3 shoots 3 things, and if you have 2, then it shoots 6 things, which pretty much covers the entire team in one shot, which is pretty amazing. And then Cat for maybe some additional scaling. I don't think it's really necessary. I mean, it's almost 50-50 already, but maybe, like, I ran into quite a few Lynx teams, so I don't want to get, like, other things sniped, like the Tiger. I had actually, this took a lot longer than I thought it would, because I thought Octo would be kind of just running over everyone's teams, but since I was forcing it so hard, like the Tamarind into White Tiger into Tiger Octo, it took me quite a while. Alright, so some chicken legs, +6/+6, just so satisfying. Honestly, I think chicken leg is like the most satisfying food for whatever reason, just because you get to buff exactly what you want. And this team, you can see, wow, just so many shots, so much damage, even though they had like garlic, didn't really matter too much. Don't need to level up the Tiger because I already have level 2 White Tiger, and it's looking real good. Just spend the gold on whatever. And hopefully I run into another summon team, but instead, looks like I ran into the same person. Goodbye Melon Armor, and then so much damage. Doing 18 damage times 2, 36 damage every shot. So 72 damage most likely, maybe even more. But yeah, that's the run. Thanks for watching. See ya.